There was a guy that was on fire to start the Dallas Mavericks game, and this was Anthony Edwards. The dude had 24 first quarter points, but little did he know, a man by the name of Kyrie Irving was ready to throw a punch back, but this one was a bit personal.
We know the team very well, they know us very well, so we knew it was going to be a personal one. Emotions high.
Thank you to BetUS for sponsoring today's video, and while the success of the Dallas Mavericks lies in the hands of one of the brightest coaches in the NBA. And this is Jason Kidd. His philosophies were shown in the heavyweight battle the Mavs had against the Timberwolves. And let me tell you one thing. The way Kyrie was being utilized on the offensive side is absolutely crazy. The Dallas Mavericks are practically outsmarting teams. And what do I mean when I say outsmarting teams? Well, Kyrie is being used where he doesn't even have to break a sweat to score. And while over here, Kyrie is on the right wing and he doesn't even have the ball. Hardy gives the ball to Dereck Lively and fakes the DHO to then go to Kyrie and set him a screen so that he could actually do the handoff with Dereck Lively, which gets him a wide open layup. This play shows us that Jason Kidd is trying to get Kyrie easier buckets off the ball. And well, here's another off the ball play where he's getting a screen, then runs to Daniel Gafford for the handoff so that he could wrap around this handoff and be in a position where he loves to be in. And this is the mid-range. He bumps Nickeil Alexander-Walker, which gives him more than enough room to pull up and knock down that close shot. Kyrie plays the game very simple, especially as he's getting older. Most of his buckets are more simple, and his IQ allows him to get so many wide open three-pointers just because he knows how to fill the lane. Over here, as the Mavs get a stop, Kyrie Irving doesn't run down the middle of the court. Instead, he runs down the left side, so Luka has room to operate in the middle, and he will have two options, Kyrie on the left and PJ Washington on the right. But Kyrie has a wide open shot in the left wing, and he just knocks it down. If you fill the lane correctly, you'll get so many more options. And here's another off-ball play. Daniel Gafford gets the ball on the left wing, and look at Kyrie Irving. He's being guarded by Anthony Edwards, and he hits him with a fake like he's gonna grab the ball, but instead does a back cut to grab it under the rim. But instead of finishing on a high-flying Anthony Edwards, Kyrie Irving sees a second man coming to double team him, and this is Julius Randle. So this leaves the wide open PJ Washington in the right wing. Kyrie realizes this, and PJ Washington laces the three. These off-ball plays set up Kyrie to get his buckets, but they also set up playmaking opportunities for other players. Simple dribble handoffs and screens get this whole team going. But we need to talk about Klay Thompson because there's something very important that not a lot of people are talking about. Before we talk about that, shout out to BetUS guys, because you could actually go on their website and bet on the Dallas Mavericks to win the NBA championship. I can't lie, this could happen with their new roster. And if you guys want to place that as well, BetUS is offering a 150% bonus on your first 3 deposits up to $2,000 with code YouTube150. Now let's talk about Klay Thompson. Although he didn't have a good shooting night against the Timberwolves, Klay just being out there on the floor gave a lot of people wide open three-pointers that they would not have gotten last season. And this play is a prime example where PJ Washington has the ball around the painted area and he sees a wide open Klay and a semi-open Kyrie Irving. And you could see Anthony Edwards has to pick his poison. Who are you going to guard? Klay Thompson or Kyrie Irving? And while Anthony Edwards closes out on Klay Thompson instead, leaving Kyrie Irving wide open in the corner, and well, you know he's gonna knock this shot down. But Klay has been playing good in some regular season games, and especially in the game against the Spurs, Klay Thompson had the most threes in a Dallas Mavericks debut. And after that, Shaq went on national television and had one of the hottest takes in the NBA season so far. Take a listen.
Something down. Oh! I've got the pad. I've got the Sharpie.
I've always said Dallas needs a
Do I have to write all of that down?
No.
Oh, okay.
I've always said Dallas needs just a third scorer. If Klay Thompson could add 20 points a game, they will win the championship.
Oh, no.
Come on, man.
Is it worth it?
You got to say.
And Shaq is not wrong. That is what's going to get the Mavericks their championship. is if Klay Thompson can average those 20 points per game. And if there's one man that can unlock Klay Thompson, it is Luka Doncic and his ability to play make, and he showed this against the Timberwolves. On this play, Luka gets a screen from Derek Lively and continues his run towards the paint. And what Derek Lively does is seal off Julius Randle so that nobody could help in the corner. And Luka realizes this and dots the corner for a easy Quentin Grimes three-pointer. And let's be real, in the playoffs, when you have Klay Thompson in the corner, he's gonna knock that shot in as well. But aside from those corner shots, which Klay will get very often, Luka's IQ on the playmaking end is something I have never seen. As Luka is bringing the ball down, he tells PJ Washington to go to the right corner. And the reason why he said this is because he has a slower Joe Ingles on him. So Luka runs right by Joe Ingles, causing Naz Reid to help, and well, Luka just throws up the lob for the dunk. And if you notice at the start of the play, he told PJ Washington to go to the right because Luka already knew what was going to happen on the offensive end. He could see 3 steps ahead. And at the end of the game, Luka Doncic had a step back dagger near the logo, and it was pretty similar to last year's playoffs where he shot a shot over Rudy Gobert. And after the game, Luka had a lot to say about this shot.
Get the step back there. You said that's what I often do. How comfortable are you in those situations?
Pretty comfortable. You know that we have me, Klay, Kai. Those 2 guys, you know, anybody can take a shot.
And to do it on this floor again with the fans who adore you so much.
Oh yeah, I heard a lot of stuff. They really like me here, so.
For both Kyrie and Luka Doncic, this game was a little bit personal. They wanted to go out there and show them who is boss once again, and it was the Dallas Mavericks. This whole Dallas Mavericks team was completely unfazed. You have players like Daniel Gafford being pushed onto the floor and just hitting funny poses like they don't care. Cue the music. PJ Washington also had a big game, shooting 53% from the field, scoring 17 points, and he was also locked in from the three-point line, knocking down 3 of his 6 three-pointers, and when he could do this Mavericks team is fully unlocked. It was also good to see Daniel Gafford back, as he gave you a very nice 14 points and did not miss a single shot. I love the additions of Marshall and Quentin Grimes. These guys are absolute dogs on the floor that are gonna play defense for you and knock down three-point shots. The Mavericks are coming for that championship this season, and I could really see it happening if they implement these types of offenses throughout the season. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe if you are new, and thank you to BetUS for sponsoring today's video.